Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is the Black Manga Critic. We are back for that weekly Shonen Jump greatness, y'all. Today is Monday, so of course, we got to react to that weekly Shonen Jump manga. All right, y'all know me. I love me some weekly Shonen Jump greatness. All right, and it's been a while. Like it's been, I think it's been like at least a month since I've read me some Doctor Stone. All right, and I got to get back to that because you know me. I think probably the most underrated manga in Weekly Shonen Jump, ongoing is Doctor Stone. Like it's the most underrated. Maybe Robot Laser Beam. Maybe Robot Laser Beam. That might also be one that's like equally underrated. But I think Doctor Stone might be more underrated. I think so. I think so. But we getting back to it. We got 6 chapters that we got to read. All right, we're going to read 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, and 52 for this reactions and review. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about some Dr. Stone. We're going to have a real good time with it. I'm looking forward to seeing some Senku greatness. All right, some Senku greatness. All right, looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. Chapter 47. 47. Science versus power. Come on, tell Tsukasa that Senku Ishigami is alive. With the power of science, we've made 10 billion guns. Funny. No, Kihiro's dead. Or Kinro's dead. Sorry, Kinro's dead. Wah! I'm still alive. Don't kill me off yet, Ginro. Good? Acetanilide, fever reducer, and analgesic, or analgesic, analgesic. I had to make some of this while creating our sulfonamide panacea, or panacea. I don't know. Take some of this. Just cram some sulfonamides into your wound, and tomorrow you'll be good as new. Tomorrow? Sounds good. Too good to be true. Science consultant, Kurare. Okay. I'm good as new. Hang on. It's just a tough guy act. He's not good at all. His face, yo. As a sentry, I can't very well be bedridden. We have no idea when that gang from yesterday will come and attack again. How can you be so dedicated? That's Kinro. Dedicated to the end. Well, not necessarily. We can predict when they'll show up again. Ha! We can't go crawling back to Tsukasa after getting our butts handed to us. If those string beans didn't have guns, I would've... Oh, so we ought to attack during a storm when their firearm fuses will be unusable. They're wary of our imaginary guns, and they'll probably hang back until the weather turns. Gently guide them to that decision again. We did slink away with our tails between our legs, yes, but let's set aside those mush-brain opinions. Going during a storm is also too obvious. We would be like moths to a flame. Huh? This entire battle took a 180-degree turn the moment we learned Senku was still alive. This needs to be done right. We will return to Tsukasa and put together a proper battalion. Ha! You're scared, ain't you, Hyoga? Without that pipe spear or whatever you call it, you're just another string bean who couldn't put up a fight. Pipe spear? Oh, because of this bit of bamboo that's attached? Unless you want to die, I would advise putting that down. Apologies, dear Hyoga. With them so eager to charge into battle, perhaps sending them against Senku again could work. Should they win, all will be well. And if they're killed in battle, I'll learn every last trick up the Kingdom of Science's sleeve. After all, these fools are made to be disposable pawns. Oh, look at them glasses, yo. Kinro with them glasses, yo. Looking clean, extra clean. Super cool. So Kinro's fuzzy eye disease is cured? Sorcery is awesome. I mean, science. Oh, you too, Suika. You've got a new helmet. Suika just feels right at home in a good helmet. Our scientific war planning doesn't end here. No, let's no getting lazy. Now, it's a race to be ready before the next storm comes. We need all of Ishigami Village to work hard. The man in the black mask seemed to be a skilled warrior. Do you have a scientific strategy to beat him? Yep. Something that Gen was real eager to have us make, though he was jumping the gun. But now it's time. Huh? He wanted something specific? So Senku whispers in the old dude who's like got like just like a natural gift for inventing things. And just like is a craftsman. So he's like, oh boy, sounds good to me. Getting excited about crafting pumps up his muscles. I love that like trope. That trope will never get old for me. The like old man who's like actually super muscular but like hides it. It'll never get old to me. It's always dope. Boom, whoosh, intense wind coming down off the mountain. Storms brewing. Wahaha! We only had to wait 3 days. Looks like the heavens are on our side. Yo, the panel placement is really wonderful. Like really beautiful. Crunch. Huh? Whoa. Oh, snap. Wow, they're coming. What he set up? What is it? A bomb? Yo, then he tossed. Yo, and then a bunch of people just came out of the shadows. Dope. Yo, with swords. Yo, katanas. That's so cool. Yo. No, this is the impression that Tsukasa's army had. That's dope. They have katanas. Could it be a katana or something? Charcoal from pine can reach 1200 degrees. You'll know it's ready when the fire turns purple. Tempering the blade alone produces that fascinating pattern, or hamon. That will ripple. Y'all know what it is? JoJo reference? JoJo? That's what makes the Japanese katana the finest blade in the world. Exquisite. You've done right here. Kingdom of Science. Go on, keep the praise coming. The finishing touches might be a little off, but in this stone world of ours, they're far and beyond the ultimate blades of science. Yo, katana's obtained. Yo, and it's in the little like game like gaming font. That's awesome. That was dope. That was super dope. Let's move on to the next chapter. That was super dope. Really cool. All right. This was the February 26th issue, so end of February, man. That's how long it's been since I read Dr. Stone. Too long. Let's go. Next one is the March 5th issue. Chapter 48. On page 100. Very cool color page. Super dope. The katanas. Very dope. All right, next. Making katanas, our blades of science. We fold the iron back over itself. And that powers up the metal by getting rid of impurities. It's steady. It's steady back-breaking work. That should be done at least 10 times. Oh. That'd be the standard way to make a katana, but just twice as good enough for us. You sure? We can thank modern science for that. Looking at the molecular structure of metal reveals that folding it 2 times is pretty much all it takes. Besides, we ain't real swordsmiths, and this is a race against time. So instead, we'll use science to speed up the process. What really matters is this quenching step. Only the sharp part cooks through, turning to martensite. While the blunt edge coated in clay becomes half-baked ferrite. Can't say I follow the science of it, but whatever works. The cutting blade is hard, while the cutting blade is hard, while the other side stays flexible. That's how it is, yeah? That's some fine work. That's super dope. Huh. I knew a craftsman like you would catch on quick. That difference in hardness between the two sides makes the katana the strongest blade known to this world. Chapter 40 is entitled Blades of Science. Super cool. What? My vision's clear now. So this is the power of glasses. I'll be fine. With Magma, Kohaku, and Kinro here, there's nothing to worry about. Arg, in this stone world, how'd they... Bad news, boss. They got us beat thanks to their weapons. Ours are breaking apart. It's not just your weapons. Your minds are also broken, it seems. Though I dare say that is Senku's intention, putting on a show and flaunting his katanas. However, the Kanryu style of my pipe spear will not lose to any sword. Round like the moon? What the heck? Boom, knocked the katana out of his hand. Boom, boom, boom. Yo, this is going in. Whoa. Yo. Flash. Wow. Pretty cool. Give me that. Mind asking first? The spear user named Hyoga is the real threat here. His aura is on another level. The village's three strongest are Magma, Kohaku, and Kinro. Take them down now, and it's our win, Hyoga. I appreciate the tip, Gen, though that much is plenty obvious. Is that Gen Jerk our enemy too? He's gone and triple-crossed us. What an opportunist. No, he's sending us a secret message. Our only hope of winning is for all three of us to rush the enemy at once. Ah! Magma's such a dummy. Were you even listening? That's our Magma. Huh, either way, we have to stand united. Give me a boost while Magma's bulky body is blocking his view. A boost? Oh, I get it. Oh, that's dope. Doom. Whoa, Magma got a hit, it seems. He's ready to react to an overhead attack even now, but as long as the first strike is mine. Whoa. The twisting by his right hand is amplified with the pipe as a fulcrum. This allows the spear tip to trace a full circle. This technique is unique to the Kanryu style. Ah, that's really cool. Can't keep track of the spear tip. I'm dead. Boom. What? The point of the spear just fell apart on its own. A stone tool can never make that clean of a cut through the strap. It was made especially hard to detect so that the spear would fall apart when the force was applied. A brilliant bit of trickery. Seriously? Who would do such a thing? Pipe spear? Oh, because of this bit of bamboo that's attached? Yo, not bad at all, little Gen. You've really done right, you dirty traitorous turncoat. Whatever do you mean, dear Hyoga? Why would you say such hurtful things? Guess the jig is up, huh? Yo, troll face. Can't get anything past you, Hyoga. Suika, I've got something here for Gen. But Gen is with the enemies right now. Suika doesn't know where he is. That mentalist of ours would definitely leave a sign for us. Something only we'd be able to read. I'm counting on you to find it. Great Detective Suika. Houndsberry. This strange sun plant blooms best in the shade. Senku would notice for sure as good with the natural sciences as he is. And since Suika spent her days playing among the flowers of the forest, she recognized it instantly. That magician's got all sorts of stuff up his sleeve. Oh, that's super cool. Suika with the camouflage, yo. Yo. Caught the little blade. Yo. I even set the stage right. You see, houndsberry is my favorite flower. For in flower symbolism, it means liar. Nice cut there, mentalist. It's almost as sharp as your wit. This is all thanks to our blades of science. Yeah. Super cool, super cool. All right. Next chapter, Let's go. I like how, like, the pacing of this is really dope. It's really cool. Oh, I gotta go grab food that I just ordered. I'll be right back, everybody. All right, we're back, y'all. Sorry about that. Next chapter. Next chapter is the March. Sorry, not March. March. I got Martha on mind. March 12th issue. And it's chapter 49, y'all. Chapter 49, 222. All right, let's see. Okay. Very dope. Even Hyoga's spear was broken. Forget this, let's split. We did it. You've done well, denizens of the kingdom of science. And yet, if only you'd noticed that our little battle was a mere diversion, you might have done even better. Oh no. Fire! The residential area where the children are. Yo, that's wild, man. Oh no! Chapter 49 is entitled To the Present. Jasper, Turquoise, forget about protecting me. Help the children. Not so fast. Meet my right hand, Homura. Unlike these mush-brained macho men, she gets things done. Yo, anytime there's a girl named Homura, they're always super awesome. Always super awesome. Case in point, Madoka Magica. Come on now. You know what it is. Bad news. Now that the fire started, the wind coming down off the mountain fall will fan the flames. It's a wind of death. The houses are burning down too. Everyone evacuate. Last time, during our first skirmish, we saw that this sentimental bunch wouldn't abandon a single sentry. That's right. Well, haha. Now we just gotta nab one of the brats that's been smoked out. With a hostage, it'll be our win. How can we protect them all on our own? We have no choice but to keep them safe in the storehouse. Whoosh. Water! No, it's all gone up in smoke. Chrome spent years building up that stockpile, and months of our hard work went into the rest of the lab. If we lose all that, Suika might be a little... But Suika's going to protect the kingdom of science. Bah ha ha! Check it out. This dumb kid was too slow to get away. Oh no, poor Suika, look at her. Oh no! Get her! How noble, sacrificing herself as bait to protect the others. I appreciate her simpleness, because catching that child means victory, and that will be far easier than attacking the science warriors on their home turf. Run and hide, run and hide. Draw them away from the kingdom. And so they can't set more fires to smoke Suika out. Suika will run upwind, up into the mountains. Where did Suika go? I couldn't stop her. She said she was heading for the Hot Springs Mountains. Isn't this the hot spring area? The danger's yet to come. There are toxic gases near this green spring, like hydrogen sulfide and sulfur dioxide, and they're heavier than air. Intense wind coming down off the mountain. Can't say I've got a good feeling about this. This runt's making us work for it. We should break one of her legs once we catch her. Yo, she's just rolling in the pit. Like she's just rolling in her helmet. That's funny. Wow. Oh, what is that? Oh, the wind. That's dope art. Wow. That's really cool. What's she doing this thing? Whoa, deadly wind. Suika, up that tree now. Wow. That's so cool. You're okay. The toxic gas won't get this high. Yo. Nature's not an enemy or ally. It's totally impartial. Toxic gas? You cooked this up, string bean? You bet I did. And you're the morons who made a suicide run against the kingdom of science and its modern weaponry. Better run home and ask Mama Sukasa for some milk. Yeah. Until the deadly gas gets blown away, you're gonna have to hang out in that tree for 10 billion seconds. What do you think? What does he think we are? Stupid? 10 billion seconds? Really? Do we even know for sure if that gas is toxic? How would he go and make something like that in the stone world? Fair point. So let's do this right. No sense in returning before a thorough testing of this gas. How lucky for you morons. This will be the first job you've done right. Huh? Boom. Yo, the art is so cool here. So cool. Yo, they're dead. They really did die. At the very least, we've learned that those gas masks are for real, which means that Senku has mastery over a variety of metals and chemicals. This kingdom is fearsome indeed. But we will crush them with our sheer numbers, led by Tsukasa and myself, among with a mighty battalion of our empire's elites, every last warrior. Our homes can be rebuilt, and we warded off the attack without losing a single one of our own. This is a total victory for Ishigami Village. This was your victory, Suika. You had us worried there. But now dear Tsukasa will lead the charge himself. Him and his entire army. I'm afraid. Are we just going to sit back and wait? No. We'll make a preemptive strike of our own, with a particularly fun scientific invention. In modern warfare, whoever controls this wins. The greatest weapon to come out of the 2 million years of humanity. We worked long and hard to build a scientific civilization in the Stone Age, but now we finally made it to the present. Get excited. Yo, this is dope. Is that like a Death Star in the front of like all this stuff? That's funny. I like that. All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. March 19th issue. Chapter 50, this one is? Yeah, chapter 50. All right, cool. That's on page 184. All right. 1 month ago in the Tsukasa Empire. He's free. This is when he was just freed. Who's the wimpy string bean? Why don't you spar then? Fight him and you'll find out. If I may use my special weapon, I'll gladly take on 10 of them. Whoa, look at that. Fantastic, Faye. Humanity's greatest weapon. Wow. Wow, look at that. They built some. Wow, that's intense. Hyoga, behold nature's bounty. We lack for nothing. This is the same world that birthed humans eons ago. It belongs to no one. But from the moment we were born, back in our time, we were told every last inch of this world belongs to one greedy old bastard or another. Ain't that the truth? We all had to work our butts off. Half of what we earned went into paying rent. We were basically slaves if you think about it. The haves gorged themselves on us young have-nots. In that old world, people pillaged and waged war. But we were all happy. Though even back in the day, I was already a big fan of Tsukasa here, Mr. Strongest Primate. Yes, even in the past world, Tsukasa was a charismatic fellow. And when a strong, handsome guy is armed with a convincing argument like that, breaking down his supporters with clever words alone is nigh impossible. Well, Hyoga, did you think that the world 3,700 years ago was a paradise? No. But some revived individuals hope to see that old world built anew, They create weapons of science that give anyone the power to kill. What do you think will happen? They'll use those weapons and revive every last person, recreating the old hierarchy. And there are few who would reject that after enjoying its fruits. How weird. The two strongest warriors here are once again in complete agreement. In any case, now that it's been reset, this world can't support 7 billion. The herd must be culled. Yes, we ought to rebuild the world as a place for the young. There's no need to replicate the past. This friend of mine, Senku, well, I don't know if I can call him that, but he aims to use the extraordinary power of science to revive every last person on this earth. When Senku dies, science dies with him. We will purify the rotten human race and take our first steps towards building a new world. To that end, I'm more than willing to get my hands dirty. Gen's report was nothing but lies. The village in question is already armed with incredible scientific might. And he's alive. You're Senku. Yo, Tsukasa, look at that art though! Look at the art though! My goodness. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. The revival fluid recipe itself is simple enough, but we ain't reviving a single stone statue around here because we're lacking that all-important nitric acid. It's possible in theory to make it from poop and seashells, but we need a ton of both and even more time. Without nitric acid, we can't make any more gunpowder either. Good old Tsukasa will have already put 2 and 2 together. Senku only had a handful of gunpowder remaining. and even that handful's all gone now. All this science talk isn't helping me see the big picture. Explain it to us nice and simple, okay? Tsukasa's got the numbers advantage, basically. He's building a whole army for himself. Plus, they're reviving more warriors with each passing day, while we haven't got a single source of gunpowder. So our disadvantage only grows worse if we wait. In that case, I agree we should strike first. Yep. As soon as we build our next delightful weapon of science. So what is it already? For better or for worse, we've advanced all the way to modern times. And after 2 million years, humanity's greatest weapon was nukes? I certainly hope not. Right? That's what I was saying. I was like, yo, like, please do not make any like nuclear weapons, sir. But Sengu's not the type to do that. So wrong. Communications tech. We're making cell phones. Yes, even in the stone world. Get excited. Yo, Senku's too much, man. Cell phones, bruh. I'll do make iPhones, Samsungs, and Androids, man. Wow, that's beyond insane. Does this nutter have any idea what he's saying? Sounds like sorcery to me. How could such a thing ever exist? Bad. I want to know how it works. Team excited. Team grumble. That's funny. These are weapons? Sure. Good communication can turn the tide of any battle. Say you send a mole into the enemy camp. They can feed you intel real time, leading to ultimate victory. If we coordinate this right, we could take down the Tsukasa Empire without spilling a drop of blood. But who's our mole? Already taken care of. We've got 2 moles. Taiju and Yuzuriha. That lunkhead Taiju wanted a smartphone so badly. And now it's about to become a reality. Well, phones anyways, minus the smart part. Wow. That's dope. That's dope, yo. That's dope. Now it's cool. Now it's like, now they have a role. It's interesting. They weren't in the story, but now that they're reintroduced back in the story, it makes sense to like these are the things that they were doing, figuring stuff out, gathering intel, doing all these things. I wish we could have seen some stuff. You know what I mean? Like you could have given us a chapter 2, but I think what leaving them out almost completely, pretty much completely does is when they're reintroduced, we're like, well, it's cool. It's cool. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. And that's so dope. That's really dope, man. All right, so they're starting to make it. Wow, look at yo. Let's go. Copper, coal, charcoal, beehive equals plastic. Gold, coil. Wait, hold on. Okay, so that equals plastic. Tin and lead equals what they'll use to solder, aka pewter. Sulfuric acid plus a lead will be used to make the battery. That pewter will be soldered like to with the plastic and to make a circuit board. With the plastic, with the gold, the coil and thin wire. We'll get to the cell phone, but there's also some other stuff too. There is so much that goes into making a cell phone, right? Like mercury, a vacuum pump, phosphorus, light bulb. That's making a vacuum tube. Wine, Rochelle salt, a mic will make the mic and headphones. Yo, that's so dope. And we get to the cell phone. Oh, that's so cool. We can do it. I mean, those sulfur drugs seemed bad at first, but we made that happen, right? You people probably aren't aware, so let me just say, this roadmap is chock full of unthinkable things. Plastics, he says? Really? Nothing unthinkable about it. No matter how far off something seems, we are 10 billion% bound to reach that goal if we just follow the steps. That's how science works. Ah, breath of fresh air. Dr. Stone is such a breath of fresh air, y'all. Ah, Dr. Stone, I missed you. Moshi moshi. Right? Yo. Kind of like he has no notes. Yeah, it's like what I really love about this about what just happened is the way that they reintroduced Taiju and Yuzuriha, right? Like that they're characters that have been doing their own thing, and that this has kind of been like in the making. You know what I mean? And I also feel like if they were just, you know, all in the village and doing that stuff, like they wouldn't have a mold. They wouldn't be able to like do anything. So really, really, really cool stuff. The cell phone though, a cell phone though, that's so dope. That's so dope. Yo, Dr. Stone, man. You know what I mean? In some ways, I thought it would be canceled too. The way that it started, I was like, I don't know. It seemed kind of, but it's doing phenomenal right now. It's doing great. I don't know when the first volume of Dr. Stone is going to be published. I don't know if it's out yet or not, but I'm going to pick that up. This is another series. Like I want this series in my library because it's so good. It's so good, and it's so its own series, y'all. You know what I mean? It's such a breath of fresh air when you're reading like all these other weekly Shonen Jump titles. Like Dr. Stone is such a different story and concept and like certain things in compared to the other ones. It's just so great. It's just it's like it's kind of like if you were eating like a bunch of like Cheetos or Doritos. And you just eat them. You can eat Doritos all day. Like if you love Doritos, you can eat Doritos all day. But eventually you're like, yo, I need some water. Like I need something to drink. Like I need some water. Like Dr. Stone is like that water. You know what I mean? It's not like it's right because it's not like the water does anything bad to the Doritos or like makes the Doritos look any worse. It's just like it's a refreshing change of pace. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it's such a great series, y'all. That was so dope. You know, I gotta check out Noah's notes, definitely. I might check that out sometime today. After I'm done catching up with the other series. Probably later on tonight, I'll do some reactions to those like jumpstart stuff that are ongoing, like the ongoing jumpstart stuff, not the like stuff that's already been canceled and stuff like that. If it's canceled, I'm like, I'm not interested because like reading canceled series always make me upset. And they used to like what they used to do with the Weekly Shonen Jump is like if there were enough chapters, they'd wrap it up in this weird way where like it just all seemed super contrived, and I hated that. I used to hate that. You know, so that episode is awesome. So in terms of like, I think we got to continue, right? We got more chapters to read. Yeah, we got more chapters to read, y'all. We got more chapters to read. Let's go. March 26th, y'all. March 26th issue of Weekly Shonen Jump. Let's go. 2 more chapters of Dr. Stone. 51. 234. Let's go. Fire? Forging? Sure is easier when the whole village helps out. It's all thanks to Senku winning the chief's throne. The spoils of war. Oh, so she's like camouflaged. Just watching him. Yep, really appreciate it. Because making a cell phone in the stone world is a jumbo-sized, heavy-duty project. Mostly because there's so many materials we got to get first. Right, so how about these cell phones? You can talk to people who are crazy far away from you? That's so cool. Mind explaining how it works in simple terms, boy? Back up. You two need to take it down a notch. I'm like, dude, you just told them about cell phones. I remember when I was a kid and I heard about the conception of cell phones, and I was like, nah. I was like, nah, cell phones? You're going to be able to take these phones outside and walk around and be able to contact people wherever it is that you are? And the cell phones were huge, yo. They were massive. They were massive. You know what I mean? And then when they shrunk them, it was like whoa, like it was huge. I remember the first like really sort of like super tiny cell phones. Like they came out like the super late 90s, probably like 99, something like that, 98 maybe. And then they got even smaller. But like every kid, like in my grade when I was in like middle school, every kid wanted a cell phone. Every kid wanted a cell phone. My parents, they didn't have the money for cell phones. They didn't want to get the cell phones. I didn't have a cell phone until I was like my own cell phone until I was like 20. And that was because at that point, like that's when I started working and I could pay for a cell phone bill and everything like that. Before that, my parents, I was using like one of my parents' phones. They wouldn't let me hold on to a cell phone. You know, like before that, I couldn't text or do nothing. So, man, cell phones are amazing. Anyway, our voices are just vibrations in the air. When you aim those vibrations into a diaphragm, it syncs up with the vibrations and shoots some teeny tiny bursts of electricity down the line. But since they're so teeny tiny, we pump them up like crazy. That's where the vacuum tubes come in. Then you send that electricity spinning around all concentrated until it builds enough power to spill out. That's what we call radio waves. Whoever wants to hear you just needs to have the whole process in reverse. Catch the radio wave. The powerful wave converts the teeny tiny bits of electricity. Pump it up again until the diaphragm at the end vibrates in sync with the electricity and a voice pops out. Oh, I got about half of that. Oh, I understood nothing. Yo, old dude is hilarious. I love him. He's like, yo, that was not simpler. And by like to us, like, yeah, like it was definitely simple. Like I could get certain things, but that's like, you know, like if you've taken like a physical science class in middle school, or even out like or elementary school or whatever, or taking a physics class or something like that or whatever. Generally, you'll get this stuff. You know what I mean? In a really basic sense, you'll get it. You'll understand like how like the sort of like what's the word I'm looking for? The general sort of like almost like tactile like nature of how that works, of how things are moving and in relation to one another. You know, it's like so you get it, but it's a great explanation. I think it's really cool. I mean, of course, there's way more to that in terms of how to make it and how to, you know, jumpstart those processes and stuff. But it's dope. It's dope. You know, these high IQ explanations give me a headache. Make it simple for us. What do we do first? Sure. First up for this heavy duty project is a cotton candy machine. So, oh, look at little chibi Senku. Adorable. So the IQ level here just dropped about 100 points. Sweets for the Stone World is the title of chapter 51. What is that? You spin it around, and the centrifugal force pushes thin strings of sugar out the holes. Basically, it's a contraption for making cotton candy. But what happens if we toss in gold instead? We get ultra-thin gold wire. Hold on a sec, guys. Give me a sec. One of my cats is being ridiculous. I'll be right back. Sorry, y'all. One of my cats is being absolutely ridiculous. All right, so we're back to this chapter. But what happens if we toss in gold instead? We get ultra thin gold wire. Yo, that's dope. Hehe, bingo, 10 billion points for you. Ah, perfect for wiring and electronics, yes? This conversation's IQ jumped back up again. Great, time to put my gold to use. Hang on, gold's a precious commodity, so we can't afford to mess up. We should do a trial run with cotton candy. Makes sense. A taste test. I mean, a trial run. Yes. Yo, they're looking real forward to that cotton candy. That's funny. But it makes sense. I mean, like, how long has it been since they had cotton candy? That Homura woman with the enemy, she set all them fires and ruined all our yam liquor, even the mirin. And that's not really booze. Take a look. Down in the pots. The stuff burned until it hardened up. Ruined liquor? What use is this? When you boil booze and mirin down to practically nothing, you get sugar crystals. Yo, dope. Dope, dope, dope. That's so cool. The resourcefulness, yo. Ooh, what is that? Fluffy looking stuff. Yeah. Ah, this smells amazing. Yo, eating the cotton candy. So fluffy. Then the little like cute hiragana. That's cool. This feels as if I'm melting right down to my core. In this stone world, in a world lacking proper sweets, cotton candy, which is just plain sugar, surpasses all logic or reason and provides delight that blows minds. We really ought to be grateful to dear Homura. Her fires gave us just the ingredient we needed for this. Again, what sort of woman is Homura? No? What? Is old Senku finally showing some interest in a lady? Guess that fiery girl's your type then. No, pretty sure that's not the case. You people didn't know Senku at all. You people don't know Senku at all. I bet Homura's keeping an eye on us. No doubt, she's the only one Hyoga trusts to begin with. Ah, she's watching us even now? I wouldn't be surprised, and she'll be close enough to know right away if we start to mobilize in a big way. That way, they'll be able to chase us down if the whole village decided to make a run for it. Running away with everyone was my plan B if things got bad. Relocating would be hard since we need to start stocking up for winter soon. We've got old folks who probably couldn't make the trip. Huh, abandon our elders? Be on the run for the rest of our days? There isn't a single person in this village who would entertain such cowardly thoughts. Nope, nobody, definitely not. Yo, he's just like, I'll do it. Dear Homura has the utmost respect for Hyoga, though. If his order was to monitor us, she's the type to obey. So I very much doubt she'll cause us any trouble. At the same time, winning her over to our side is hopeless anyway. Is hopeless, hey. Okay. Cotton candy? Don't worry, it's not poison. But just to be safe, you could feed half of it to some animals. Idiot. Like I'd eat this. If this Homura is monitoring us, Word about cotton candy should reach the Tsukasa Empire. Heh. Sweets are a powerful incentive. It might just get some of them to switch sides. Oh, I see. As underhanded as ever. I'm in awe, actually. Um, just one lick could kill me. No, unthinkable. There's a strategic element to this, but that's not it at all. Since we went to the trouble anyway, in the spirit of sharing, why not? Give some to that girl. All alone out there? That's how I saw it. We saw that this sentimental bunch wouldn't abandon a single sentry. Sweet. Next chapter, y'all. The next chapter is the April 2nd issue. So chapter 52, y'all. So far, so good. So far, really great chapters. Chapter 52. It's on page 152. Kind of, yeah. Kind of like a... yeah. Shokugeki no Senku. Yo, that's true. It's very similar, like in terms of like sort of the pacing, the way certain moves are made, the characters, the ingenuity. I would say, yeah, it's very similar to Shokugeki. I think so. The art, that super high level of art, very Shokugeki-like. All right. We've got only a few months. How do you know? That's when Tsukasa's going to make his all-out attack. What's your take, mentalist? I'll just try thinking like Dear Tsukasa then. We control the revival fluid, so our strength only grows as time passes. But Senku is no ordinary foe. Give him too much time and he'll start producing gunpowder again. That impression's a little too good. He's like, I'm getting like being like Tsukasa. We need to stock up for winter. That will take up a lot of manpower. Senku's Kingdom of Science is a floating fortress. In winter, they'll be protected by the frozen lake. And if they bolster their defenses, we won't have an easy time attacking. We aren't prepared for extended siege warfare logistically, which is why we'll end this just after winter ends. Are Taju and Yuju Riha going to last that long? Won't they be killed? I'm not worried. To the enemy, those two are potential hostages. They won't hurt them. Taju and Yuzuriha, shall we let them roam free? Keep an eye on them. But otherwise, don't treat them any differently. We don't want them learning that Senku is alive. Even if they are moles, in this world, they have no way to communicate with their ally. No. What concerns me more is a preemptive attack by Senku. I've set Homura to keep watch, though it's not as if we can constantly communicate either, so any intel will come with a time lag. It's almost funny. In this sort of primitive warfare, a means of communication could easily turn the tide. Get it? The rules of this game are pretty darn simple. In order to crush Tsukasa with a preemptive strike, we're going to make cell phones, and we've got until spring to do it. Chapter 52 is entitled Age of Energy. This cotton candy, fluffy enough to melt on the tongue, and yet it has a granular texture to it. Agreed. This inconsistency in the fibers reveals a disharmony with the flavor. I'll try harder next time, I swear. As if. The flow that made me go into that Nori Tsukukomi sketch comedy bit, but who the heck cares about flavor harmony in cotton candy? These people know the term Nori Tsukunomi? Nori Tsukomi. Did a show up in 100 Tales? Did it show up in the 100 Tales, perhaps? You can blame it on dumb old dad, then. Why are we goofing around if there's this big time limit? Tsukasa's army is going to show up before we finish making cell phones. Calm down. Besides, this is actually a serious issue. Really? The debate over cotton candy quality? Because if the cotton candy is lumpy and inconsistent, then the gold wire will be too, right? Yep. Before we go all in with the gold, We got to figure out what's wrong. Bad stuff. Good thing we tested with cotton candy first. I'm plenty used to this sort of trial and error. There. Yeah, right. When the spin direction reverses, it slows down. Hence the inconsistent texture. Can't you two just do it smoother without slowing? Use your special brotherly bond. You're asking the impossible. Oh, but what about a really long rope? Like 1 kilometer long? You trying to kill us? And then how about making it like that generator there? All you gotta do is spin a crank. Not enough speed. Aha! We just need to put our backs into it, and if we all switch off, all this labor is a problem. We can't have so many of the villagers doing science stuff when we need to stock up for winter. And there it is, alas, we have no revival fluid with which to increase our numbers. Heh. In that case, we just gotta make something else. It'll take some time and effort, but I bet our master craftsman Kaseki is up to the task. Huh? Part of humanity's energy revolution, we're making gears. Oh, Kohaku's shield is perfect for this. The 10 billion% ideal resource for a good gear. Oh, using that, are we? You mean the chief's hard-won prize that he gave to Kohaku as a gift? Oh, I don't mind, really. It's just a silly old treasure, that's all. Ha, it's really up to my darling Kohaku. I don't care. Ah, yeah. Shut down. Oh, poor father, poor father. Utility is king. Merciless. Gears obtained. Oh. Whoa, this is easy peasy. We only need one person going in one direction. Rolling along like this, I could do this all day. Rolling along, one direction, all day, pushing on, spinning. Ah, bad. Oh, here we go. I've seen the light. Where are we off to? Just trust me. Huh? What's Chrome up to now? Some scheme, probably. Leave him be. The rules say you have to let little scamps carry out their pranks without spoiling the surprise. Besides, you bunch won't have the time to think about him, because I've got a hellish task in store for every one of you. You're going to braid these strings of gold into super thin gold wire. Huh? And just how long wire do we need? Oh, right. About from here to that mountain. A massive workforce saves the day. Once again, seriously? Say a good thing you became chief of this place, dear Senku. So now they're all eating, I believe. Since the grown-ups are all busy getting ready for the winter, Suika and the other kids can help out. It's done, Senku. Took 3 whole days and nights. Whoa, nice. Look at that. Ho, these here science plays are great, and so am I. Without these iron tools we forged, a job like this would have been a chore and a half. Well, Senku, what do you think of my inventory? This is revenge for rocking my world with a magnet. Get ready to be wowed, folks. A water wheel? Yeah, of course, he already knew. I even had a name prepared. The contraption that keeps the cotton candy coming. Yeah, let's just go with water wheel. Nah, I'm plenty wowed. Really, you did good coming up with this from scratch. Because this is about way more than just automated cotton candy. Think bigger. Remember that thing Kinro and Ginro run themselves ragged using? Could it be? With the water wheel and gears in place, we're done with manual labor. This will even provide us with unlimited energy without a fuel source. We're just borrowing the power of good old nature. Say goodbye to the days of manpower and hello to the age of energy. Hydroelectric power plant obtained. Yo, to be continued. Man, Dr. Stone, y'all. Again, just water, yo. Dr. Stone is that cool glass of water after you've like eaten a ton of Doritos. You know what I mean? All the rest of the Weekly Children's Jump titles, like they're awesome, but very similar stuff, right? Superpowers, certain things like it's same stuff, right? Like there's just certain things that are like that, except for Shokugeki. Shokugeki is probably the closest to a title like this. And I mean, like they're all kind of similar in certain ways, and I think this one is just so different. Like it's not like it is about like there are battles, but that's not even really even close to what's important in terms of this manga. The most important thing for this manga is like its development and teaching like the readers about how things have developed, why things are particularly important. You know, what are other options that we have? You know, with the resources that we have. Just a wonderful, wonderful manga. Again, like just for a quick review, because like I do got to get something to eat. I got to make sure I eat. I got to make sure I can get to the other manga after I eat. You know, I think all I have left are My Hero and Promised Neverland. So that's maybe like 3 chapters around. I want to say that I'm going to be reading. But like super dope stuff, yo. Like this is what I'm talking about: a hydroelectric power plant, cell phones, incredible katanas. Like, come on, y'all. Dr. Stone just doing greatness here, just doing great work. You know, it's just so different. It's just such a breath of fresh air. You know what I mean? It's like it's just criminally underrated. Criminally. You know? I can't. Some point definitely have to have a Dr. Stone conversation. I wanna see if I can find some people that are willing to have that convo and like set that up. I know a few people do read Dr. Stone, but you know, a lot of it has to do with timing and whether people are available and stuff like that. So I got to figure that out. But I know a few people that read Dr. Stone, and I think they'd be up for a conversation about Dr. Stone and what they love about it and where they feel like things could be better and what things, you know what I mean, like stuff like that. I'm gonna try to set that up. I'm gonna try to get that set up. But yo, what's going on, Tsunami? Like, super dope. You know what I mean? And it's like, and it takes time. It's not like they're saying like, oh, this stuff's gonna be easy. But like the fact that it takes this village and they're all working together for this common goal, it really works. And like that's the only, like if Senku was by himself, he wouldn't be able to do none of this. You know what I mean? Or maybe he would be able to, but it would take him years. Like it'd take him so many years, like just to come up with like the water wheel, like to build that'd take him like maybe months. You know, but also maybe years. I don't know. Like it take them a long time. So super dope stuff. These 6 chapters were fantastic. I love it, and I love that little sort of like right the way that they made Taiju and Yuzuriha like valuable characters, right? Even though they don't particularly have like super skills, like a super skill set or anything like that. That's what I like. Is that like Senku is very much so the protagonist. And everyone else is like, you know, really cool and interesting, and they're funny characters and stuff like that, and they're useful. It's just dope. It's just a dope manga. And Tsukasa is just continuously made to look like just kind of a little corny. You know what I mean? Like it's not to say that like Tsukasa doesn't have any points or anything like that. It's just that when you compare him to someone like Senku, he just looks corny in comparison. You know, yo, if it got an anime though, I'd be so hyped for that. I'd be so hyped. Yo, Tsunami, for Dr. Stone got an anime. That'd be awesome. I'm gonna look at Amazon right now, actually, and see if like Dr. Stone's see if there's even a first volume like in production. Okay, so Dr. Stone Volume 1 is actually going to be coming out in September, so this fall. So Volume 1 will be coming out September 4th, and Volume 2 will be coming out in November 6th. I'm gonna buy both of those. By that point, yo, I'm buying both of those, definitely. It's such a good manga, man. Just again, criminally underrated. You know what I mean? People are like, nah, I'm good. I don't really want to read that. I'm like, yo, you stop eating the Doritos for a second. Stop eating those Cooler Ranch or nacho cheese Doritos for a second. Take a drink of water. All right? Take a drink of water. Because that it'll be refreshing. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Come on. That's how I feel about that. Um, like, come on, y'all. It's just it's just so good. It's just so good. That's all I gotta say about it. That's all I gotta say. I mean, like these chapters are great. Like everything about this manga is great because, like, again, it's not about this person versus this person. Da 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 da. It's just like right. Yeah, Senku is not physically strong. Like continuously has to come up with certain things. Shigami, like that's the next Ultra Gatari. That's the manga that I'm going to read after I finish Your Lie in April. Once I'm done with Your Lie in April, Oto Yomegatari is going to take that its place. So like Tuesdays basically will be Oto Yomegatari days. After like I'm done with Your Lie in April, and I'll be done with Your Lie in April next week. If not this week, if not like like I might do a super long stream where I just read like a ton of Your Lie in April today. Not today, I'm tomorrow. So we'll see. I might do it early, might do it later on. I don't know. We'll see. But I might do it later. I might do a special thing today where I do a Your Lie in April stream today, and then I finish Your Lie in April tomorrow and read some Yona tomorrow as well. I might do that. You know what I mean? Because like I should have the time after I finish My Hero and those things, and like even read some of the Jumpstart stuff. I'm looking forward to it. Sugama. I really am. I think it's gonna be super, super cool. And everyone that suggested manga to me, like they've all been really good. So I'm really looking forward to it. Let's see. All right, so I think I'm gonna end it there. I definitely want to have a Dr. Stone discussion stream at some point. So I'm gonna try to like get a few people that read it, maybe that are also YouTubers, or it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether you're a YouTuber or not. But I think there are some YouTubers that might be more inclined to like be a part of those discussions in the Hangout stream, in the Hangouts chat. So I'm trying to get them. I'm trying to get them on. And I'm gonna set it up, and I'm gonna set up the like event so that people know that like when it's coming. But super dope. What I also have to do is I have to contact a few people because this I have another stream that's coming up actually very soon, and I gotta set that up. So dope stuff. All right. I'm gonna end the stream here. I gotta eat something, and then I gotta get to that My Hero greatness. Then I gotta hit up Orpheus, who's like a really awesome, probably my favorite My Hero Academia YouTuber. I'm gonna hit him up, so see if he's available, and then maybe he can join the chat and the Hangout stream for a conversation after I read these My Hero Academia chapters. So we'll see what happens there. That's probably gonna be happening in like, I want to say 20-25 minutes maybe after I end this stream. So shouts out to everybody that came through. This was dope. Dr. Stone, y'all. Chapters 47 to 52. Whoa. Just so good. I got to get back to My Hero, y'all. I'm looking forward to it. You know what I mean? Because you already know, I'm looking forward to that Gentle versus Deku hype. You know what I mean? That's going to be hype. I have no idea what's coming. I had no clue. So that's going to be super, super hype. That's going to be really hype. I'm looking forward to it. All right. So shouts out to everybody that came through to the chat. Shouts out to Tsunami, Shuganma, John Boy. Y'all are great. Y'all are always coming through. Makes me happy. I really, really appreciate it. I do. I love talking with y'all about like manga and stuff like that. Getting new suggestions for manga. It's really cool. All right. So again, this was a live reaction / review of Dr. Stone chapters 47 to 52. The new wave of Shonen Jump is phenomenal. Just phenomenal work coming out of Weekly Shonen Jump recently. I mean, they've taken a step up. They really have. This is like a new wave. It's clearly like a new wave, right? Like Shugama was saying, it's clearly a new wave. It's an excellent wave, and I'm riding with it, definitely. So I'm the Black Manga Critic. Thank y'all for coming through to this video, and I'm out.